Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are bringing restaurant style malai kofta flavors back at home. This is a long recipe, so please stay with me. So we will start by mashing up 3 potatoes which we have already boiled. We'll keep it aside. Then we'll take around 100 grams of paneer and we'll mash it also. You can also grate it, but mashing is much easier. Let's keep it aside. So now we'll start making the mixture for kofta. We will take the mashed potatoes. We'll add the mashed paneer. Then we'll add 2 tablespoons of dhania. We'll keep mixing it. Around 1 tablespoon of raisins, that is kismis, 2 chilies chopped, and 1 tablespoon of kaju. For masala, we will only add jeera powder and salt. For binding, we'll take 2 tablespoons of maida. And we will mix so that everything comes together. You need not add any oil or water. So our mixture is ready. Now we'll grease our hands and start making kofta balls out of it. Make the balls and keep them aside. These kofta balls have to be deep fried. So we'll take oil for deep frying. As the oil is hot, you'll add the kofta balls to fry. The balls should turn absolutely brown and golden in color. So our koftas are ready, we'll keep them aside. Now we will start preparing for gravy. We'll take 2 tablespoons of oil in another pan. Add 1 tablespoon of jeera and we'll saute it until it splutters. Then we'll add the sliced onions. One chili chopped. One tablespoon of kaju or cashews. Keep mixing them. We don't want the brown color, we just want that the oil separates from the onions. Then we have added tomatoes and we'll mix them. You can cut the pieces of onion and tomatoes roughly because we have to grind it later. We have added salt, red chili and haldi powder in this mixture. We'll cover it with a lid so that the tomatoes they become soft and get cooked well. Once they are cooked, we'll transfer it into the blender and we will make a puree out of it. Also, I had added 2 tablespoons of water in this mixture so that it doesn't burn. It is your choice, you can add it. If you don't want, you can avoid that also. So our puree is ready after blending. Now we will prepare for masalas. So we'll take 2 elaichi. We'll add 2 star anise or chakraful. Then we'll add 2 kali mirch, 1 badi elaichi, and 1 piece of dalchini. medium size of dalchini, and we'll grind it, and this is our khada masala. Now we are finally preparing the gravy, so we'll take 2 tablespoons of oil in another pan. As the oil is hot now, we'll add first 1 tej patta, and then we will add the khada masala and puree. Keep the flame on medium only, otherwise the puree will burn. The khada masalas, they give a very good flavor to the puree, so don't compensate on that. Then we'll add 1 tablespoon of coriander powder, 1 jeera powder, 1 tablespoon of lal mirch. Try using Kashmiri lal mirch because it gives color. We'll put 1 tablespoon of Kitchen King masala, one tablespoon of garam masala, and for my taste the salt is okay, but you can also add salt to taste. Finally, we'll add 1 tablespoon of kasuri methi, and we will mix it. We will mix it and let it cook on low flame for only 2 minutes. Now as it is malai kofta, we'll have to add malai, so we'll add 1 tablespoon of malai. It will give richness to the gravy. You can see how rich the gravy is looking. Now we'll add the kofta balls in the gravy, and we will mix it very carefully so the balls don't break. You can serve it with paratha, roti or rice. Check my full recipes on my blog. Link is given in description box. Please like, share and subscribe my channel, and also hit the bell icon because it's free. See you.